Annie is officially our resident fact checker.
Hello, Mr. Fact Checker.
Lady, actually.
Miss.
Thank you.
At some point,
Thanks,
we'll probably
lady.
have some sort of button, but if you have because I think it'd be funny.
Blizzard.
We have like a red light.
Yeah, yeah. But
She needs permission to speak.
Listen, maybe what I'll do is
That's
I'll have Gemma
insane.
here, and then when I have something to say, I'll gently toss her.
The dog?
Yeah.
throw
Yeah.
the dog.
No,
We
you
just
go.
see
The dog flies into the wine shot.
we see
No, I throw her
Gemma
a little
just
bit. I go
fly.
whoosh, and then obviously when I do that, she runs to another person, and whoever she runs to has to acknowledge me.
I was like, we just see Gemma fly at like supersonic speed
No
across
dogs,
the room.
no dogs were harmed in the making of this podcast.
No
Okay,
Gemmas were
but we
harmed.
are officially recording.
We need to move this somehow, or I want to be able to have eye contact with all the people in the podcast.
You can have eye contact with me.
We're eye contacted.
We're there. We're contacting eyes.
We're contacting eyes.
Aw.
It's a little bit, I watched
touch
Together.
It's good.
I liked it.
Talk about contact.
Talk about contact. I actually felt like the metaphor was strong enough that I liked it. I felt like it was pretty well rounded as like a
covered in
concept
gem hair.
and like the plot development.
Yeah, it's good.
I was here for it. Yeah.
Aren't the
Not
two main actors married in real life? Yeah.
What movie?
Together.
I have not.
Too scary
I don't even
for
think
you.
I've heard of it.
Allison Brie and
What do you-
Dave Franco.
It's like
It's way too.
they end up getting like
That's weird.
combined together into one body.
Just saw the covers and
Yeah.
the eyeballs.
It's the it's
lips.
The lips.
Oh,
They
yeah.
kiss and the
Yeah.
yeah.
That's weird.
Yep.
All right, Dave Franco, go off.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
I liked it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hot take.
Dan, I don't know if it's a hot take because I haven't seen the movie, but like
You've never seen it?
y'all's vibe a second ago was
Oh, the
so
hostility.
choice.
Yeah.
No, I've not seen the film. Dan, what's the film we're talking about?
We're talking about Angry Birds.
We're not actually talking about it this week, guys. This is just
That's next week.
No, this is just like the hot take in question.
we're just raging about it.
I'll start from the beginning. Just like,
I don't know if yours is the hot take.
what do you mean?
Like Josh is the hot take.
That the Emoji Movie and the Angry Birds are the same?
Is that
Well,
your,
that's-
wait? Is that your take?
I thought
Yes,
I
they're
thought your
the
hot
same-
take was that
they're the
Angry
same
Birds is
story.
bad.
Yeah, it is. That's not a hot take.
Angry Birds is
Pull up the
solid,
letter.
man.
Pull up the letterbox and
It's
the
a
Rotten
3.
Tomatoes,
It's a
Mr.
3.
Letterbox and Rotten Tomatoes.
On
Bro.
the highest rating on
I added that to my notes template.
Letterbox is 3, and you gave it a 2.5. You
For
piece
what?
of shit.
For Angry Birds?
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
highest
you
rating
might
is
be a
3?
bad person.
No, like every people have given it a 3.
The-
like
yeah.
the, out of
yes.
all of them.
Sure, sure,
55K. You don't even make that a year.
It's a weird out-of-pocket flex. But okay, I have not seen it. I've not seen it, but you're saying it's actually very good.
I was a full-on Angry Birds hater when it came out. I was like, fuck this movie. I didn't even watch it until I had kids. And then we watched it, and I turned it on. I was like, okay, we're going to watch this, and it's going to be bad. And then I was sitting there, and I was like, this is kind of good.
What stood out to you about it?
The cast is incredible.
Okay, who is the cast?
Bill Hader,
Yep.
Jason
Sudeikis.
Love that.
Sudeikis, Josh Gad, Danny McBride,
Peter
Maya
Dinklage.
Rudolph. Yeah, Peter Dinklage.
He's the Mighty
Mighty
Eagle.
I didn't even realize that. Sean Penn.
Yep.
Actually, dude, that's
Oh
stacked.
yeah. Anthony from Smosh is in it.
Ian and Anthony.
Is
second
Ian in it
one
too?
is the second
my
one is
God,
only
they are.
Anthony, and people were like,
Yeah, Hal
What?
and Bubbles. Wow,
All right.
that's crazy.
Because they know no one would go to see it
Blake
unless they were big
Shelton, the country
voices.
artist.
Oh, that means nothing to me.
Dude, Charlie XCX is in the movie, and she wrote a song for it, and the song pops.
Billy Eichner's in it. Dang. Okay. This
Movie goes
crazy.
absolutely hard.
Star-studded cast. Sorry,
How-
Dune.
How is the plot? I hear it's much like the Emoji Movie.
It's the same.
I've never watched the Emoji Movie. It can't be the same because
But it's better.
the Angry Birds is about the game Angry Birds, and the Emoji Movie doesn't have a game.
It used to. There used to be an emoji game when they first came out.
So, Josh, make your case as to why it is exactly the same.
From what I remember,
Let's look up the IMDb.
I'm
log
looking
line.
up the synopsis of both.
Yeah, please.
Let's see.
Don't
let's
tell
see,
us which
let's
one's
see,
which.
let's see.
Don't
Well,
tell
I mean,
us which one.
it's
Don't tell us.
You can make it vague
Some
enough.
birds on an island.
Oh, that's for sure the Emoji Movie.
Okay,
It's
let me.
definitely
Okay. Here's my argument.
Let's go, Mr.
They
Rock.
are both about a system or a society that's getting infiltrated by bad people. They have to figure out some way to conquer it and to get back and fix the
That's
problems.
Bro, that's Revenge of the Sith.
That's like every movie.
But that's what I'm saying though, is that
It's like Avatar. It's like Dances with Wolves.
it's not unique.
Yeah.
It's not unique.
Nobody's saying it's unique.
well,
That's
yeah,
all,
dude.
That's
well,
all Neil Breen is
well,
about.
well, themes are inspired 99% of the time.
I'm snoring right now.
No, you're
All
not.
right. Let's just move.
Do you think there's any? No, wait. Do you think there is anything that like about the fact that you had kids that made it more endearing, or just like you hadn't given it a shot?
Say no.
I just never gave it a shot.
Say no.
I just never gave it a shot.
Okay.
Stand your ground.
Okay. Well, it's beautiful. Maybe I'll have to watch it.
You should watch it. Maybe I'll pick it.
Should. Don't watch the emoji movie though.
Dude, you should pick it though.
To be fair, if this makes you feel any better, I've tried to watch the Emoji Movie with my kids. They get 5
McKenna
minutes
Grace
in.
is in this too.
We were talking a lot about McKenna Grace before we hit record.
Cody, of course you'd know that.
What were you saying, Dan?
She's right there.
My kids wouldn't watch the Emoji Movie.
Seriously?
It's
Yeah.
too scary, man.
No, they just asked me to turn it off.
They're like
Oh,
your kids are not old.
I know, but they know when they don't want to watch something. Mostly
That's crazy.
Nora. But we've watched Angry Birds a lot.
As one should.
And we've
That's
listened to the soundtrack a lot.
That was me with Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
I used to watch that in the summer.
Yeah, yeah.
You would watch Santa Claus in the summer, too.
I love that. All right, well,
Patrick Stewart plays poop.
I think I knew that actually.
I just
Dude,
want
okay,
to throw
wait.
that out
It's
there.
Sir Patrick Stewart.
I
Sir
saw
Patrick Stewart.
who was it?
Christina Aguilera.
No, I saw this post like recently on some social media that was, I forget what the actor was, but but the headline was like such and such was offered the role to play the poop emoji in the emoji movie, and it was like a wake up call for him. He needed to start getting better roles.
And it wasn't Sir Patrick Stewart.
No, I
It
forget
wasn't
who
Nick
it was.
He would have taken the role though.
Oh
He
man.
would have done it.
All right, shall we do it?
In a world burdened by streaming services, cash grabs, and cheap CGI, One Movie Podcast dares to challenge the status quo. To celebrate the movies that made us who we are, and the movies that make us into who we will be. This is that podcast.
Do we have a question from?
I think are we streaming that to the end?
My
Or are we
question
doing that
is,
now?
If we have a question, we can do it at the back end.
how do you wipe your butt?
That's
Speaking
not the
of back
question.
end.
Not a question.
I didn't prepare for that question.
This is a
Speaking
movie
of back
podcast,
proper answer
not a
for that
poopy
question.
podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless we have to hear from Josh's poopy takes.
All right, Cody, do you want to introduce us?
Yes. Hi guys. Welcome to our podcast. This is Jeremiah.
Hi.
I'm your I'm your host Cody.
That's him.
Host Hody. Josh.
and
Live, laugh,
and
Dan.
ASMR Dan.
Danielson.
And also we have Annie. Annie is off camera as
Hi,
our
Annie.
resident fact checker.
Hi.
I mean, she has a mic,
I have a mic.
but yes, not a camera. Budget.
Does
we
a mic-
we ran out of budget.
Budget cuts.
Does a mic make her officially a part of the podcast?
I mean,
when she free.
yes. I mean, I guess it depends on how you.
Voice close.
Yeah. Then yeah.
You made it. You made the cut.
Yes, barely.
All right, well-
Literally barely.
Honestly, the Lord of the Rings did it. That's what you got in because of the Lord of the
First
Rings.
year.
Solidified you.
Yep. Yep.
Not the entire episode that I hosted.
No, Lord of the Rings sold me.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. It really. Yeah. Warmed Cody's heart.
It really did.
Cody, what movie are we doing this week?
We're doing Barbarian. I am very opposed to this movie.
Okay, John.
Whoa. Okay. Wait.
No, and not from the movie.
Uh-huh.
I am just not a horror guy.
Wait, hold up. Okay. I wanted to save you for last
okay.
because you don't watch horror movies.
I don't.
Us three, you partake probably the least of us three
In
but,
horror
like,
movies?
In horror movies, probably.
I feel like my whole thing as of late has been like really popping off on horror movies.
That sucks.
Lately. Nice of you to join us. Dan and I have been watching a lot. So I wanted to save you for last simply for that reason. But I'll give a quick intro, I guess. So this movie was the first R-rated movie that I saw. Don't try to figure out my age off of that. I remember I watched it in a
13.
Everybody just said,
I snuck in. This is the third movie I saw that day. I watched this in, let's see. I watched this at Crystal Lake Theater, and it was like the largest theater that they had. They were playing this movie, and there was like maybe 3 other people in it.
Yeah.
It was like completely empty.
That theater was a vibe because they were really struggling, and so they didn't do like upgrades because they didn't have the money for it. But that meant that no one went there, which meant like we several points went to like big Marvel movie openings on opening night, and we just walked in and bought tickets because like we were like, there's no one, there's not going to be anyone there, and it would be like an empty theater.
Dude, it was so cool. But I remember watching the trailer and not knowing anything about the movie because the director does a really good job at not showing that. And so when I first saw it, I was very pleasantly surprised that I felt like I was successfully took the Bill Skarsgård bait of thinking that Bill Skarsgård was going to be the big
I thought he was the villain.
or connected somehow. Because you're like, surely they didn't take like the guy from It for nothing, right? Yeah. And then you're like, oh, they actually kind of took him for nothing because he literally could have been anyone. But I think that was part of the director's point.
I think that was part of it.
The director helped out with It. I can't remember.
Oh, did he really?
What he did, but they said that he knew Bill from working on It, and so he was like, "Hey."
It's a cool thing though, because like Bill does a lot of kind of spookier stuff. So like you're just gonna be like, oh yeah, you can't trust those eyes.
Yeah.
So
well, I love
even though he's kind of a babe in this one.
Dude,
I mean, Skarsgårds are good.
Skarsgård,
he does
your
have
heart.
a slight lazy eye, like slight. And so there were a few shots in particular that I could really notice it, and I was like, "That's so funny," because I thought it was just an It thing, like they CGI'd it, because sometimes he like would do the thing with his eye in It, but apparently like his eye actually can do that.
I feel like it gives kind of a little bit of a smoldery vibe because you can kind of go like the little bit of the drop down on one eye.
Yeah.
Smolder gets you going.
This is a weird conversation.
Anyway,
Hey, Bill Skarsgård's hot. I don't care.
I was surprised. I remember the first time I watched this movie, I felt like it was going to be a regular horror movie. Like, a girl shows up at a house that isn't hers, and there's someone else living inside, and then, oh, her door's open in the middle of the night. Like, it sets it up as such a normal horror movie, and then about, like, halfway through, when you get the cut to the other POV, it like totally to the POV of the guy that owns the house. Justin Long, yeah. When you switch POVs, then I'm like, whoa, what are they doing? Like I remember in the theater turning to my buddy and being like, what are they do? Like, who is this dude?
Right. And like, if I was looking at the times, I always look at the timestamp. Just
the what?
Like
the Tim Tam stamp.
I heard the tamp stamp.
No, the timestamp.
The tramp
I
stamp.
was like,
the timestamp. I always see where you're at in the movie because then I like. Mentally, I'm clocking like the pace of the movie, I guess, or like, all right, there's an hour left. Like, what's gonna start to happen, kind of thing. Just pacing wise. That it's almost like 40, 50 minutes. It's almost an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Into where like it switches up.
So like you're pretty used to the story development, and so it really feels like out of nowhere.
Yeah, because she goes to the interview, like all that stuff. So you can keep going. I got stuff, but
yeah, no, I just felt like I'll end up with just saying that I think he has a really what's his name, Zach
Krager.
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 Yeah, Krager. Because he made Weapons also, which is probably my favorite horror movie of last year for sure. And he has a really unique way of telling stories from different perspectives. He does it different in Weapons and in Barbarian, where like
watching this again is like, oh, this you can see like he made Weapons. You can feel that.
Like the
I liked
stylistic
it.
draws.
Yes,
I like
draws and just even
Yeah.
like how the movies play out, where he totally like he likes tricking you. He likes kind of like flipping things on its head.
Yeah. Like, I mean, dude, I could talk about Weapons all day, but like when it flips to the like crackhead guy and he's just like he's like going through the streets, like robbing cars and stuff. And then eventually he makes his way to the house.
Yeah.
No spoilers for this guy who might watch it I might make you watch it.
Weapons?
Weapons is awesome. Great movie. Yeah. But like there's a moment where he gets into the house and you think something is going to happen and like nothing happens. And you're just like, what the crap? He does a good job at subverting your expectations, making you think, oh, this is where it's going to go. And then at the last moment, just taking a dive of like, yeah, we're actually going to cut the movie at this sort of cliffhanger and tell you this part of the story.
Right. Change stories.
Super cool. Yeah. I love it. I got more things, but I'm going to pass over to Dan.
Okay. Let me find my things. Yeah, so I think I saw this in theaters. Probably by myself. I liked it. I didn't know it was by the guy from The Whitest Kids You Know until after Weapons.
Oh,
really?
And then I was like, whoa, the Grapist did this? It was so sick. Like, because I love, like, that was one of the first, like, YouTube shows I think I really watched.
So there's kind of a nostalgic pull.
Yeah, it was cool because it was like, I haven't thought about this guy in so long and whatever. And it's always interesting to see people's journeys and their stories and stuff like that. So, not something you'd expect from like that kind of comedy. I liked it then. I didn't watch it again until now, and it still holds up. I actually think that this movie should be longer. Even the first time I watched it, and even now, I remember that from the first time I watched it too. It was like, I think I wrote, maybe I didn't write it down, but I wish that this could have been 30 to 40 minutes longer.
Are there, like, just generically, are there like any sequences that you thought should have been longer or something?
Yeah, like do you
I think they
they
could have expanded on more.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say you could do a mini series on it, but like there's a lot of ambiguity in the story of like not necessarily the first part. It's more of like, and not even Justin Long, it's the guy in the basement. Obviously we're going to talk spoilers, but like the guy in the basement story and just like that, like
there are shows, I can't think of one right now, but that kind of do it, that have an episodic format like this where each episode is building the story from a new person's perspective.
Yeah, Euphoria does that.
Do they?
What's funny is when it switched to Justin Long, I was kind of sitting there and like I started to zone out for a second, and I was like, I'm still watching the same movie, right?
Right.
Like I honestly thought it like switched to like the morning show on Apple TV or something.
right.
I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's funny.
It is weird how the vibe shifts, but actually, like,
That part is
It did-
fucked.
it didn't
Yeah.
take me out of the movie.
No, because you're just
Which
like,
is
okay,
really
what's
cool.
going
Are
on?
you
And
talking
then
about-
he gets canceled, and you're like,
Yeah,
it's like, whoa.
kind
And
of
then-
literally. It's literally.
What do you,
I think when you get canceled, it's pretty literal.
what do you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. What are you talking about?
Jeremiah,
Cody, that's a great
you know what I'm
take.
talking about?
No.
Are you like making a joke?
No,
Oh, like his
Oh.
TV show got canceled? Like what?
What are you talking about?
He's getting canceled.
he literally canceled himself.
Who did?
He
Justin
didn't
Long?
cancel himself.
Are you
like-
talking about in the movie or are you talking about like in life?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I lost it.
I'm going to stop asking you questions.
You should.
Wait,
You really should. My brain just.
He
stopped.
gets canceled in the movie.
Yes,
Yes.
he does.
Are you talking about something that happened in real life?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think he got canceled.
No.
Okay.
That movie I wanted to go see he's in it. Night Patrol.
I
Oh,
thought...
cool.
Yeah.
What you thought?
Okay, the last minute of this podcast has been the weirdest minute. the most like ADHD minute. That's fine.
Sorry.
We're keeping all of it. It's all good.
Sorry, I'm also like half distracted with the dog thing. But
No, yeah, you're good.
All right.
He gets canceled. You're like, oh shit, okay. And then, yeah, you really don't know like where it's going because it's like, oh, then he owns the property and whatever. But I thought it could. I wish it was longer. Like, I don't want to see what the guy's doing because obviously, he's like a gross piece of shit. That's not what I want to see. It's just like I don't know. There's like a lot of ambiguity in that.
There's a lot of narrative tension you could have built.
Well, there's a lot of
needs the
there's a lot of
detail.
assumptions, but I think what made it kind of weird was that there were assumptions made, and then there's like a dialogue at the end with like the neighbor guy that kind of like explains
the houseless man.
Yeah, the homeless guy, where he kind of explains like what was kind of going on, or at least from his perspective of like, yeah, there's a dude down there that like did this thing and blah blah blah. And like mixed in with like the tapes and stuff. Like the way they did it was good, but I wonder if they had a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, that
because like I could have sworn that sequence when it switches POVs to like the guy that owned the house back in like the 80s or whatever. I could have sworn that was a longer sequence. Like when I saw it in theaters, I thought it was, and then I watched it with Jeremiah on Sunday, and I was like,
quick.
well, it was like 10 minutes.
It would have been interesting if they had gotten into like how the tunnels were made. Like, and they leaned more into that like narrative.
That's what I mean. There's just a lot of like unknown, like, which is cool because it leaves your imagination. Like you can kind of figure it out. But
yeah,
there even could have been like an allegory with the deeper he digs the tunnels, the more insane he gets, right? And like the crazier ideas he has and whatever, and the sicker he becomes.
Well, and that actor that they use, I don't know his name, but he's in like a lot of Rob Zombie movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's kind of typecast in that way where he's like plays a fucked up character.
it's that bouncing off of your idea, Josh. Like your kind of assumption is that like he is this like terrible person and then goes through the process of digging the tunnels and doing all this stuff to do what he's going to do. But you could also, if you had built, if they had expanded on the narrative, you could have played out the idea that him tunneling under his house was kind of the first act of free will that made him think like, I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like there could have been a really interesting like narrative character development and like him like breaking the rules, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot that you could, because there's only one person, and then you never really see like any of their bodies, or they don't show like skeletons or anything like that. So it's just like you kind of find him at the end of his life, right? Like he's not doing good. That like the lady is definitely older, and it's like that thing has stopped. Like whatever he's doing has not happened in a while, kind of thing. So I don't know. There's just like a lot of interesting stuff that kind of like it's also kind of cool though because it lets your mind like wander into like what the fuck is this? Because it does like not that I think it should show what Justin Long saw, but it's like it leaves your mind being like that could be anything. Like obviously you kind of know what it is, but
the power of like a lot of the power in horror is leaving enough
imagination
space because your brain is powerful, your imagination is powerful, and like horror that gets too far into all of the narrative exposition and all of the details like isn't as scary because like there's not space for your brain to fill in the gaps.
Right. Yeah.
I would love to pass it over to Jeremiah unless you have something. Because I want to get to Jeremiah and Cody, especially. No offense.
Yeah.
One of the funniest parts of the movie, I think, is when Justin Long.
Yep, I know exactly where you're going.
Dude, I'm gonna I want to talk about that because that
he's so stoked and he's like that part like it's just so funny, but it's also like you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, how are you not freaking the fuck out? Like you're finding this, and he's like, oh yeah, 11 by 13.
I could list all of this on Zillow.
Yeah, he's like so stoked.
And you have a update?
I have a couple different things.
Okay, hit us.
First thing, the character who is played by Justin Long, originally they offered to Zac Efron.
Heck yeah.
They wanted him to play it, and he turned it down.
I could see that. Justin
I could
Long,
see
I
that.
feel like fits it
Ju-
better.
yeah.
Is that
He
Zach's
does
not-
a good job with like weird,
Zach's
like
trying
the
to be a
weird
serious
horror.
actor, and that would be too many Zachs involved in this movie.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they wanted him, and he turned it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Serious
like,
movie.
he was like, it would be too
I
many
don't know.
Zachs.
I couldn't imagine Zach being like a douchebag necessarily. Like he
Oh,
is
I
a,
feel like
really.
I feel like yeah.
He was a basketball
really-
player in high
He played
school.
I know,
Troy.
but
He was a high
Troy's
school
a
basketball
douchebag.
player.
That's kind of what I'm saying,
Well,
though.
no,
Like,
you mean-
he plays such like
You don't mean
nicer-
douchebag. You mean like predator.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Justin Long
It starts
has
with- it
enough
starts with
like
douche.
balance to be like he's kind of got the swagger, but he's not pretty boy Channing Tatum.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean we can get into it now,
Pretty
but
boy
like
Zac Efron.
Exactly.
there's
Facially
parts of the movie
reconstructed
where
Zac
like
Efron.
Right.
essentially you're like, oh yeah, Justin Long's the biggest piece of shit ever in this movie.
Yeah.
Because like he straight up says he rapes her to his friend. He's like, it's not like that, but I did. Like,
Right.
You're like, oh yeah, this guy sucks. you
Yeah.
know? So like,
was
I could
encouraged.
see why any actor would be like, oh, I don't want to play a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but we
Other
can also
facts?
get into that.
Second fact. So y'all were talking about Justin Long. Is he canceled? No.
Thank
He is not. He's actually one of the least cancelable people if you look at what we can see on the internet.
Tusk.
He's the best.
Tusk. Never talk about Tusk.
She's out of my.
That
Have you seen She's
movie-
Out of My League?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen She's Out of My League?
Yeah.
We're gonna watch it sometime. Anyway,
Yes.
other facts.
Okay, so the movie was essentially it came from a writing prompt based on a book.
Oh.
The book is it's a self-help book from 1997. It's called The Gift of Fear: Survival Instincts. It's about trusting your gut. And so it uses a lot of examples of women who did or did not trust their gut and what happened to them. And so that was the writing. So he used that book as inspiration for a writing prompt, which eventually became,
Yeah.
Cool.
a short writing script and then became the script for the movie.
That's cool.
Which, by
Yeah.
the way,
Like that.
the script for the movie took 10 days.
It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Like, I don't know. He must have been preparing something for a long time, but I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. Maybe like on his own, he was like storyboarding it to himself.
Yeah.
And then got people together. Because I was like, 10 days to write a movie? Like I said, the entire
Sometimes it just
screenplay,
happens.
10 days.
Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah.
I think
But
something like The Whitest Kids You Know, if you watch it a lot, like some of those skits are just absolutely genius.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I mean that one obviously it's like that would not be made today, but it's like funny. And then there's other ones too where, yeah, it's just they're smart writers,
Yeah.
and like that's what's cool is that's like a comedy show, and like I think that gives like you jumping into a different genre like gives you a total different
Perspective.
perspective, like mindset
Yeah.
about it, and like it's also just it's funny. Like
Yeah.
Weapons is funny,
Yeah.
and like so. Side note for Weapons, the hot dogs.
Uh-huh.
That's a bit from Whitest Kids You Know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Oh,
like
that's funny.
it's something that Trevor Moore said, who passed away. Who like the movie he started writing about. He started writing it after he had passed, and it was like something to help him grieve with the passing. And so that like this, it's like 7 hot dogs, right?
Yeah.
Or it's like a ton of hot dogs. It's like a
Something like
Whitest
that.
Kids You Know
Yeah.
skit.
Huh.
So
Okay.
But let's hit it with some Jeremiah. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay, so it took me a while to watch the movie, not as of like this week, but like in general, because I was slowly getting more into horror movies, and the trailers made it look pretty intense, and so I was always like, I don't know if this is the one for me yet, and so I didn't watch it until 2 months ago, if that, or something.
I think it was like a month and a half.
Yeah, like it was pretty recently.
oh, so your 2 watches are fresh.
Yeah, so
But
I've
yes.
seen it twice in the last like 2 months.
Cool.
But
Interesting.
Yeah, I saw Weapons first. Josh and I saw it in the theaters, and so then I was like, okay, I think I could do Barbarian, and I really enjoyed it.
It's not too. It's really not too bad.
It's really
like
not.
even for you. I mean, maybe I'm totally wrong, but
See.
yeah, I guess we'll see.
But like, yeah. So first time I watched it, definitely it was like I took the Bill Skarsgård bait as well. I was like, okay, so, I mean,
There's no way you're a jazz musician.
well, they also play it so well because the level of caution he's being, like you're watching it being like, okay, that's the narrative trying to make you feel like he's good. So I'm gonna be one step smarter than the narrative and
It's
be
like
like he's not good.
It's like the watcher's playing a meta, like the watcher's trying to assume he's playing a meta game,
right.
and it's like no. He actually just is like a chill guy
It's-
that just wants to.
It's
talk.
like gaslighting the gaslighting gaslighter. It's like gaslighting at its finest, at its peak.
It was awesome.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was awesome.
And so, I really enjoyed it. I found out, you may mention this, but like after I watched it the first time, I found out the crazy, like the woman is played by a guy, which is just, it just gives us a tiny, funny extra dimension to
He's
the
taking
movie.
away jobs, dude.
I know.
It's fucked up.
The scene with Justin Long freaking measuring out the room is the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Like, best part of the whole movie. And it's just such a funny, like, tone shift. Like, there's comedy and horror movies here and there and comedic relief, but like, the idea that you could present this same exact scenario and scene where, 30 minutes before you were like unnerved about what's happening in that space, and now all of a sudden
Funny,
homeboy's
that second
just
door
like
going down the stairs.
Right.
And he's like,
like,
right.
Like there's zero fight or flight in that, like zero flight in that man.
Right.
he's
Like,
just
right.
let's go.
like
guys."
that just was so out of pocket in a way that tickled me. It was good.
or
So
even he walks by the nook with the cages and is like, what
the fuck is this?
all right.
He keeps going.
And he's like, keeps doing shit. Like, dude, there's no way right now.
That's actually the first note I wrote down is so funny when Justin Long is stoked about how many feet the under area is.
it's so good. Yeah, so
There's also another part where Justin Long is like at the end where they're with the homeless guy where he's like, no, I'm going to be better. Like I've been a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And you have this like big like character arc speech. And then as soon as that girl busts through the wall, he's like, nope. And
Yeah.
leaves everybody
And then,
behind.
and
Yeah.
then he gaslights the main character at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
He's like, no.
I
Yeah,
just
it's
didn't
like,
know what to do.
So-
I threw you off the building because I don't know.
Yeah.
So I actually really liked that, and I got thinking on this watch, and it wasn't fully fleshed out, but it kind of felt like there was a narrative theme that the director was trying to make about bad people are bad people, and like there isn't really like a redemption arc in it. Like there's the like the woman, the like creature woman is like misunderstood, and so you end up with some empathy by the end. But like the bad guy is a bad guy, no question, bad guy. And like Justin Long's character, which you learn pretty early in his narrative, like, okay, no, he is a bad guy.
Yeah.
And then it seems like maybe he's going through this shift
yeah.
when the rubber meets the road, like he's a bad guy.
Yeah. The
And-
phrase like people don't change.
Yeah, like I actually felt like that was really interesting,
Yeah.
just thematically. I liked that.
Yeah.
But even like even like the good people are good, right? Like
Yeah.
the female lead continually is trying to like do the right thing and go back, even though like it compromises like her safety.
Yeah.
And yeah, so but yeah, I enjoyed it. I like the balance of horror and comedy.
Yeah.
So it makes for good narrative. I have other like smaller notes, but that's my main thoughts.
We'll save it. Cody, You've been holding a lot in the last like 25, 30 minutes.
I know I've hardly said anything. I thought it was okay. Like I'm not gonna say like it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, and that's just because I think there's personal preference in that. I think there's bias, and I'm not like I actually like from it being a movie from a movie standpoint. I actually like I thought it was a really good movie. I thought it was very well done. Skarsgård, you buy the bait. I'm not even.
I was gonna say
I'm
you
not even
fall
a
for the
horror
bait.
movie guy, and I followed the Skarsgård
You're like,
bait.
nah, this guy's no good.
Well, also like the Skarsgård casting carries the movie, and I'm not saying like it's only Skarsgård. I'm more saying like if they don't cast Skarsgård, I think we have different perceptions going in because because of like just what his history.
Well, because it does such a good job of again subverting the expectations. Going back to earlier.
Well, because like when you first think of Bill Skarsgård, you're like, yeah, he's a horror guy.
Well, and all
And,
the
like-
trailers, I think, led with him being like
Yes.
a primary character.
Correct.
100%.
Like all the trailers started off where she knocks on the door and he opens it.
So you're like, oh, a horror movie starring Bill Skarsgård.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, like he's probably gonna be
Yeah.
some like psycho killer
But like
or whatever.
if you go in without seeing the trailers, that's what I did.
Yeah.
Like I get Bill Skarsgård, and like obviously it's double booked, but like I see it as like the stereotypical trope of like she just knocked on the door of this house, and
It's his house.
and it's his house, and he's
Oh,
like,
sure.
oh, come in,
Right.
and that like at that moment I'm like, oh, he's gonna kill her. She did,
Yeah.
she did.
but like
It's really not about them, you know.
No.
I mean, it's about Tess, but
yeah, but like I don't know. I think there's a lot of deep things behind it. I'm not.
were you surprised when he died?
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, they just killed him.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere. Because
Got
like,
his face is
well, so-
smashed.
well, I was surprised because like, even like in that moment when he was like on the ground, and he's like, "There's someone else down here." I genuinely
You're like,
thought
"No, there's not."
I thought he was lying.
Right.
Like
Oh.
I was like, oh, he's about to murder her right now.
It's literally not until
Yeah.
you're seeing his face get smashed in that
you're
you're like,
oh, okay.
Oh
Maybe
man,
he-
Keith was good.
he was one of the good
like,
ones.
oh, he was just a chill guy.
Man, Keith's a real one, man. I'll say some words at his funeral.
Yeah.
But like,
Poor Keith.
Justice for Keith.
yeah, I enjoyed it. Like,
The jazz.
I like when I haven't seen a movie, I like saying what I put on Letterboxd for it, like what I rated it on Letterboxd.
Give it to us.
I gave it a 3.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Same as Angry Birds.
Okay,
yeah,
you can't.
yeah.
Barbarian
It's not
is
the
on par
same.
with Angry
It's not
Birds
the
is
same.
crazy.
For me, maybe.
Wow.
Okay,
That's
okay,
fair.
wait,
That's
hold
valid.
on.
That's valid.
Barbarian, Angry Birds double feature. Which one are you watching first?
Angry Birds.
I think- no.
Barbarians, so you have
No, you-
Angry Birds to soften the blow
Yes,
after?
yeah, exactly.
Did I tell you guys about the time I did a Friday the 13th marathon?
Was it recent?
Yeah.
No. This was like
Yeah, I think you did it last
This
I
time.
was
think,
like-
I think you told us last time
What?
off screen.
this was like 10 years ago. I did a Friday the 13th marathon.
Yeah.
With my cousin. We watched like 5 of them,
Okay.
and then we ended the night with Finding Dory because we were scared.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a good palate cleanser.
Yeah,
I'm like 90% sure you told us that last week.
probably.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
if
I
it was on
pod,
camera.
though.
It's hard to tell if it was recorded or not.
If it's real.
My first
So I went on a winter retreat between now and then, so I've had a lot happen.
That's valid.
one of the first horror movies I saw was with my ex-girlfriend. She loved horror movies. It was crazy.
No,
What the
actually, though,
fuck?
actually, hey, what the fuck?
She was like obsessed with it. So we watched this like messed up movie.
Is
It's
that
called
why you like them so much?
It's taken me literal years to get back into this.
Drama.
Relational.
So that'd be a stretch of a case to make.
This is good.
Hard left in this podcast.
Did you ever see Haunting in
Check that
Connecticut?
fact.
Yes.
You know of it. It was so
I saw that with one of my ex-girlfriends. too.
Really?
yeah.
that's
what?
crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Was your ex-girlfriend's name Shelby?
No,
Oh, okay.
no,
That's a
that
crazy
would have been
name.
crazy.
That's a crazy name.
But like so
Dude,
it was
she's. We don't.
Whoa,
never mind,
whoa, whoa,
never
whoa,
mind.
whoa,
It-
whoa,
it
whoa.
was-
Never mind, never
Whoa,
mind.
you
it was
carry on, all right?
it was at a point where I was living alone at Nadine's. Like it was this basement apartment that I
From
lived
Arthur?
in.
I knew we were gonna get Josh on a dating podcast.
From Arthur?
This is a good story. Listen to me. So we like invited a bunch of friends over, and so we were all watching this, and I was not like up for horror, but I was like, she wants to watch it, so okay. And everyone is like freaking out about how they have to go home because it's like we lived in it was kind of like a wooded area, so it's pretty creepy outside. But I was like, y'all, I have to stay here by myself, and so I was like freaking out. And so after we finished it, we watched Minions as a palate cleanser.
Let's
Yes,
go.
Minions.
Let's go.
And it did help. It did help.
I'm censoring myself so hard right now. Just so you know.
So you're not talking
You're
about
not
your
trying
ex?
as hard as I am.
That and just things I want to say to you.
Okay.
I would love to hear them.
He's straight up gonna
Please.
chew you out. Rip him apart. Dan.
Oh no, dude! If Dan can't even
Dan
say
can't
it, now
say
I'm
it.
worried.
Did you figure?
No. No, I was far too sheltered. I don't know if I'd kissed her yet.
I was just wondering.
No.
To be fair, Jeremiah took an hour of me knowing he wanted to kiss me
Oh, that's not where I thought that was going.
and being like,
I was like, okay.
No, our first kiss, it was at the studio before I had to close it at Caffeinated. And we were like sitting on the couch in the tracking room, just like listening to music. And it was so clear that like I wanted to kiss her, but I like was chickening out. I like so hard, like I couldn't do it.
He's just
like we would talk, and then there'd be like a silence where it was like, oh. And then like
He's
and
just
I,
like,
start
I
talking
would
again?
be sitting there like,
and there was
Like, yes.
literally, it got so bad.
I'm
There was a
puckered.
point where Annie said, would you like my help?
I said, do you want me to help you?
And I
It's
was
like, yeah, my parents think I'm gay.
I was like, no,
I need to beat the
have to do
allegations.
this." Oh man.
It legitimately took an hour.
That's
Actually.
awesome.
Actually.
That's
Dude.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, but you did it.
Hey,
But I
I
did
do
it.
love a good
And now
kissing
you're
story.
here. And now
did
you're
it.
married.
It was a good kissing story.
That's a really
It-
it's a cute
Fun-
kissing
fun
It,
story.
it ended with him married, so
It's
Okay.
cute.
That's
yeah.
true.
But if you guys
By the-
broke up,
by
you'd
the
be
end of
like,
the
we
night.
all know why.
at the end of the night, you were married.
By the end of the
It
night,
was
I was married.
Jeremiah's fault.
His first time kissing Annie was actually the wedding.
Fun fact, Kahutli and I, if you're listening, you don't know who Kahutli is, but Kahutli and I had our first respective kisses on the same night.
I thought you were gonna.
Oh,
say that.
I heard about
I was
that.
like,
I heard about
yes,
I
they
thought
kissed.
you were gonna be like we were our first kiss.
No, because
Respectively, me and Kahutli. kissed
literally
each other.
We practiced together.
earlier that day, because we were coworkers at the time, we were talking about just like if we were gonna, when the timing would be in our respective relationships and all this stuff. But neither one of us was like planning, like, I think tonight. And then literally after Annie and I were done hanging out, like I texted him and I was like, guess what I did? And he responded, he's like, bro, guess what I did? It was like,
Let's go.
bonding moment.
Nice.
So
So anyway, Cody. back
anyway,
to
Cody,
Barbarian.
please continue.
But yeah,
I got
like-
really off track.
I would say
It was worth it.
I enjoyed it. I feel like it was like I was pleasantly surprised. I feel like this isn't gonna be like a movie that's like gonna make me a horror guy. I don't think, but
Just you wait.
There's still time.
Yeah.
there is still time.
How did you feel about the
I did think the tape measure thing was hilarious though.
It was so
It
good.
was so good.
So good.
I literally have a note. So when it flips to the old guy, right, like the front of the house, and he like comes out, and like the camera like follows him into the car and stuff. First of all, well shot, super
Yep.
cool. The aspect ratio changed. Literally, it looked like bro was in GTA.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
following
yeah,
him
I love
around
that angle.
the
I saw
whole
that hard.
time. I was like,
Yeah.
he looks like an
I
NPC
remember
right now.
I was sitting there. I was like, I'm half expecting him to open the door with like the delayed open that they do in GTA.
yeah, dude. It was so funny. Anyway,
I think the way that they told his story, like the shot where he's sitting in the parking lot and they like rack focus to the person,
Oh yeah.
and that was really well done. Like they said a lot without saying a lot.
Yeah, I will say that too. Like where I want more, but it's not like I want more because they didn't do a good job. I want more because I know that there could be more.
Yeah.
But like what they did was, it's enough.
Yeah.
It's enough for me to like the movie and not be like, I could have like used more. It's just like me liking the movie so much that I wish there was more.
So I know you hadn't seen trailers beforehand,
Nope.
but but you had some sort of expectation going in, right? Because you couldn't not. Do you feel like it met, exceeded, or failed to exceed or meet your expectations?
I think it exceeded. I think like when it came to the horror aspect of it, in the sense of just like the thrillingness, the like the horror attributes, if you will.
Yeah.
The tropes, maybe.
Yeah. Like I feel like I was underwhelmed by the feeling I had. Like I was, because again, I haven't. I think the last time I watched a horror movie was, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it's been a long time since I watched a
Yeah,
horror
a lot
movie.
to catch up on.
So you like anticipated you'd be like terrified.
I anticipated I would feel like how I felt when I watched Friday the 13th as a kid.
Dude,
yeah.
It's not even the same.
No, well, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, like.
Yeah.
It's like mostly a drama with
Yeah.
some scary moments.
Like a couple of the jump scares got me a little bit, but like for the most part,
I'm almost thinking we have to watch Hereditary and Midsommar.
Well, here's what I'll say. I mean, he hasn't seen Hereditary.
I haven't. No.
But what I will say, though, actually bouncing off that, as someone who's like, I've watched a lot more horror movies recently. I've pretty consistently expected that, right? Like, this is going to be like the entire time I'm going to be like anxious.
well, that's the thing. I don't enjoy watching movies feeling anxious.
Right.
Dude, I love that.
I know you do. You're weird.
I
about
like that a lot. Like when I don't know if I've said it on camera, but like when I watched Beau is Afraid for the first time, it's not a scary movie at all, but the anxiety level of that movie is like crazy. It's just off the charts. And that day I went on paternity leave. It was like my last day of work. I fired somebody. And
Unrelated, right?
You fired somebody. I'm not coming back for a couple months. Bye.
I fired them because they were vaping on the floor, right?
Okay.
Oh, I would vape on the floor.
I know you would. And I would fire
Watch
your
me.
ass. So I fired them. 30 minutes later, their mom calls me, freaking
awesome.
the fuck out and just threatening the hell out of me.
So it was a
And,
rough
like,
day.
The store and like other partners and just like losing their mind over the phone. And so I'm like stressed out because one, I'm going, so it's not a big deal. But like then I'm leaving my friend who was watching the store over me, like watching the store for me. Like I'm leaving them kind of alone with the issue. And like they were like threatening to call the cops, which wouldn't have done anything. But so then I went immediately to the movie after I left work
You're like, I need
early,
I
and
need
I was
a
like, I'm
palate
gonna go watch
cleanser.
this movie. And then so I was already like anxious as hell, and then I watched Beau is Afraid, and I was like, this is so like I feel so fucking terrible, but this is awesome. I loved it. And then I was getting text in the theater that was like the dad came into the store, and I was like, oh
So
my god,
this movie was kind of a 4D experience for
yes, 100%.
you. The only one that saw Beau is Afraid in 4D.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
But yeah, and I think that made me like the movie more.
Well, that's why like
Just felt so real.
that's one of the reasons why like not that specifically, but it's one of the reasons why I'm excited to do this podcast, because even though I'm not a big horror guy,
Yeah.
I'm so open-minded to just expanding my horizons with film.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, all right, like
We got to get him to watch Long Legs, bro.
I think that's why Old Boy went over
I know
so
you.
well.
I know you want me to watch Long
Well,
Legs,
Dude, it's so
And,
good,
and
though.
I know we joke about it, and maybe you guys are in this vantage point, but for what it's worth, when I'm choosing movies, I honestly am doing it because I think it's something that will be interesting, not Like, I'm not trying to think about like, oh, I'm gonna like mess Cody up on this choice. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna get Cody to start going to therapy.
Well, like, I'm already in therapy, guys.
Even
okay?
more. Twice a
I'm
week.
gonna need an extra hour this week. Okay. No, I feel like the idea is like some of the things, like I've done like movie watch groups with people before, but it was like the people in that group, not all of them, but some of the people in the group were very close-minded.
Sure.
And so, like, I would recommend a movie like Lord of the Rings,
we can't go one
yeah.
fucking episode,
and like,
can we?
and like, there was a person who was like, and I'm like, you have to, like, you've never seen it, you have to watch it at least once in your life,
Yeah.
like, just because of what it means.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
Well, and not to beat a dead horse, but like that has been like
the dead horse.
the
Get
cool thing about our dynamic is we all kind of have a different appreciation for different
Yeah.
ones, and so it is different each time.
yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, you and Dan are definitely like the indie guys.
Oh yeah.
You're weird, and then
So much shade being thrown my way right now.
oh yeah, I'll throw at you right all day.
It's okay. I receive it.
And then I'm kind of like the pillars guy a little bit, where it's like the
For a second,
I'm the foundation.
that's
guys.
what I thought you were saying. For a
Wow.
second.
Yeah,
You're
that's
like,
what I thought
I'm
you
the
were
glue
saying,
that
like-
holds the group together.
No, like just like the pillars
Okay,
of the
great.
film industry, like
Yeah,
like the Titan movies.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah,
I had okay. Did you have thoughts? I have just a couple random thoughts.
No.
That I took note of.
No.
Okay.
Go for it, bro.
There was a wide angle shot of Justin Long right after the measuring tape scene. He's in the tunnels, he finds the room, and then he hears the noise, and like quick changes aspect ratio to like a wide angle, almost fisheye kind of shot. I liked that.
Yeah,
I felt like that
it
was cool.
Goes up towards the camera.
Is
like,
it right
pans up towards
before
him.
he lose like the tape measure like
Right
snaps
before
back?
it's right as he like hears something and he like looks that way, and it's like the aspect ratio really makes you feel claustrophobic. You know, like this is a small space, you're up close, and so it was just a cool way because I don't think they'd really used a shot like that up until that point in the movie, and
It was all pretty basic.
especially not with his character, and so it was just a cool cinematic choice that stood out to me as like we're changing the way you're seeing and feeling this moment.
Yeah.
Because that was the switch from comedy to like back to horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. The I can never remember his name. Zach. I'm just gonna call him Zach.
First name basis.
Yeah, the first name basis. We're
boys.
boys. That.
Gregor.
Krager. Zach.
Krieger.
He does a good job. Like both this and Weapons. When I went into them, I kind of just assumed they were just gonna be another generic horror something, that there's like a mysterious creature or mysterious situation, whatever. Oh my gosh, be scared. But he does it in such a craftful way that like even though maybe some of these things have been done before, it still feels really fresh and
I think
creative.
he tries to take with both movies. I think he tries to take things that are just like something like that something's gonna happen because you've seen 12 different horror movies where this same thing happens. Where
Yeah.
he like tries to take that and like lead up with like this is gonna happen and then flip it. on
Like
its
the
head.
car scene in Weapons.
Yes, where
Like,
she
literally-
falls asleep or whatever.
Dude, because I watched it with Jeremiah. I was sitting next to him and I'm like, oh no.
I love that scene.
I watched it with Jeremiah and I was like, oh no. Oh,
Dude,
no.
I honestly
Oh,
was
no.
thinking about
Oh,
choosing
no.
Weapons as my next movie, so. Well,
So there's
we'll
a
see.
chance.
Yeah.
So I won't
Who's
spoil
next?
exactly why.
Who's
But
Who's
like,
next? You?
No.
No, you just went.
No.
Cody, right?
Cody. Okay.
Yeah.
So the other note that I
banger.
had,
extended that's 4.5 hours long.
yeah, this time around we're doing Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Wolves, the
Extended.
extended edition.
That would be fucked.
All right,
I'd be
guys.
so mad. I'd call a veto on that. That would not be allowed.
I would say I'm going on vacation for a week.
Okay, my other
We'll zoom
thought thing that I wrote down was
We'll hold off
I was curious if I was wondering how they recreated the house in the different eras for the flashback scene. I was like, is the whole house a soundstage? Are they actually filming inside a house? And if so, did they like shoot the flashback scene after or before all the filming so they could like completely reupholster and redesign the house? That was a wonder that I had.
The only thing that I found, I couldn't find anything about how they filmed the tunnels, which is funny. You'd think that'd be the thing. But what I did see is that, let's see, the main like house, it was in a 1986 comedy movie called The House on Haunted Hill that I like can't find anywhere.
What do you mean?
No, that's 1959, what you're thinking of. Completely different movie. 1959 House on Haunted Hill.
I think. Okay.
Apparently, it's like some other like really small movie, but it was used in another one.
What was the first one you said?
1986, The House on Haunted Hill.
And what's the 59 one? The house.
It's called House on Haunted Hill.
researchers
There's just no
left.
the. There's just
Weird.
no the.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
I've
least-
heard that name before.
At least that's what the
Our
website.
researcher got ADHD and left.
No, she's in pain.
Oh, same thing.
All good.
God, Cody.
ADHD is pain.
ADHD is pain, but not that kind of pain. So,
Clean cut.
yes.
That
That was good. I like that.
Thank you.
We're learning.
You just keep the whole thing in. That's great. So the house itself was a house that they filmed all of it in, including the basement. I don't know where it went beyond that. Like, I don't know what the tunnels were, but it just said that it was filmed in that location.
It was on a hill.
Probably not, but shots outside of the house were filmed in Detroit, actually. But yet
That makes sense.
the house is in
Yeah, that
Bulgaria.
makes way too much sense,
But yeah,
actually.
The house is in Bulgaria.
Really?
Wait, what?
Seems like an unnecessary amount of money to
Sofia,
spend.
Bulgaria. That's what they said the main
Oh, I know her.
shooting was in.
Really?
Are the interior and exterior house shots the same? Is it the same house?
I don't know. I couldn't find that much details on the Wikipedia page or anything else.
It's
So,
your job, dude.
Because you went to Wikipedia.
dude, I cared more about the movie than I do how it was made.
2
Anyway,
minutes.
Kara.
You also care about Wikipedia more than the facts.
He's probably donating, dude. He's probably like, oh,
Can't
you're not
trust
going to make it?
Wikipedia.
Here's $4.
For all we know, it was in Bulgaria, Sofia, not Sofia, Bulgaria. If it's
For all we know, you were in
Wikipedia.
Sofia.
You cannot confirm that.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
There's no way to confirm that.
Annie, you have some research?
I have some research that I did.
Hit us.
So y'all were talking about locations. And so from what I'm reading, I've not seen the movie. The whole thing is supposed to take place in Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yup. Yup.
Classic rundown neighborhood.
So the yeah, so the exterior and the entire neighborhood that the street takes place on was built for the movie in Bulgaria.
For this movie.
For this movie, they built small homes on a plot of land in Bulgaria.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me
I'm not
that,
okay.
Annie.
Okay.
And
More
anything
details.
outside of the neighborhood was filmed, like, you know, in Detroit to
Yeah.
give it a feeling of realness. Interior shots, they were all on a soundstage in Bulgaria to give it the claustrophobic feeling that they were looking for.
They were like, man, we're in Bulgaria right
Including
now.
house interior, not just
House,
like
house interior,
Oh,
all
really?
house interior filmed in Bulgaria on a soundstage.
yeah. Finding out that almost all movies were filmed on sound stages kind of almost ruined everything for me.
It is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I was devastated to see the behind the scenes footage of Star Wars, and it was just blue everywhere.
Find out that it wasn't shot in space.
I was like, man, you're not on a lava planet? What the heck? No, just like,
Such a ripoff.
but like, because they didn't go green screen, they went blue screen.
I mean,
And so, like, the whole set is just blue.
yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's kind of wild to watch the behind the scenes.
Yeah,
of it.
seeing behind the scenes of like any Marvel movie is like,
Yep.
ah,
Let me go to my numbers sheet real quick. It's on the same sheet as my notes sheet, but I wasn't on my notes sheet.
nice.
So, budget was $4.5 million.
Decent.
It's impressively low.
Impressively low for 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and just I would have assumed more.
It may have been like COVID might have had something to do with that. Not sure.
I mean, I guess if we're thinking practically, there's not a lot of different set design needed. There's
You're
really no
reusing.
VFX needed.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of stunt work needed.
Wonder if Bulgaria made it cheaper too.
Bulgaria's cheap.
Could be.
They got cheap rent.
Cheap land.
Annie way off Mike said it did.
It do be cheaper.
So, opening weekend, it made. So opening weekend is always domestic.
Mm-hmm.
It made $10.5 million.
Dang.
Oh.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
That's all they need.
Yeah.
Its domestic ended up being about 40.8.
Total.
Oh.
Really.
40.8 million domestic.
So it did good.
Wow.
It
That's thankful to the marketing that didn't give a ton away.
yeah. It made about 5.3 international. And I think like I'm curious like how like people in other countries like perceive horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like it's just like I don't know. I feel like it's like an Americanized phenomenon. Like
I mean, there's some foreign horror movies.
well,
right?
I know there are
Yeah,
foreign horror
yeah,
movies.
they're-
Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying like I feel like a lot of the mainstream horror movies are like
At least the ones we know about.
American-made.
Well, even
exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's his name that made The Conjuring? Wasn't he making like
Who knows?
horror movies in Korea?
Oh, that's
No?
Well, like The Ring is originally Korean or Japanese, and
Really?
same
Like
with-
Parasite too.
Well, yeah, Parasite, but
Train to Busan. Great movie.
What did you even just say?
Train to Busan.
Oh,
yeah, dude, have you seen it?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not gonna
dude,
lie,
I watched
thought
it
Josh
shortly
just
after it
like
came
said
out.
something racist, and
Oh,
I was
really?
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
movie.
was gonna put it on for Cody.
"Put what on? A onesie?
Train to Busan.
Oh,
Train to Busan. We all just make Cody watch a bunch of horror movies.
I don't think that's a horror movie. That's not scary at
Hey.
all.
Well, I mean,
have
it's-
I ever been
zombie
closed-minded about that? Huh?
No,
All right,
but
we're
you
watching
don't
Long
sound
Legs
stoked.
in
Like
4
you,
weeks when it's my turn.
like you're talking like it's like torture for me. Like horror movies aren't torture.
Sometimes you describe it as torture.
It's only because
when have I ever described a horror movie as torture?
It just sounds like the worst thing we could do to you.
I said I'm not
sometimes.
a big horror movie fan. I don't think I ever say anything beyond that.
It's okay, I'm
I've never even said I hate horror movies.
I think we just really
I've
wanted.
never said that.
I think we just really wanted you to fit into the narrative of is scared of horror movies, so we could subject you to one. Please fit in our narrative box, Cody.
Fine.
Can I fit in the narrative box of doesn't like Dances with Wolves?
I was literally shaking in my Crocs.
More stats?
Yes. So yeah, international was 5.3, so it made total about 46 million.
It's still really good.
That's good.
I've added to my note sheet like major awards.
Yeah.
It did not win any.
Really?
But it won some from like when I say major awards, I mean like major award shows. So like
Sure.
So like Golden Globes.
But it probably won some
Oscars.
like festival things or something.
I don't know. Was it a festival movie? Do you know?
I don't.
Let's see. Okay.
Because I don't know if it debuted at a festival.
It
or not.
won the Golden Trailer Awards for the best horror trailer, which is interesting, in 2023.
You know
Really
what's
random.
interesting about that? There's
Portland Critics Association Best Horror Feature Film in 2022.
There's a person I follow on LinkedIn that his whole thing is like editing movie trailers. And it wasn't until I followed him that it occurred to me that there's like a psychology and art form and process
Yeah.
to like making a good trailer. Like that's completely
Oh, yeah.
separate from the movie
I have,
because you have to make it like engaging and digest the entire plot without giving anything away, but also like be like there's just a bunch of things that have to
Well, that's why I brought it up a couple weeks ago. Of like to me, Mr. and Mr. Smith. When I was a kid, the trailer was like god tier, and then I watched the movie and I was like, "This is not what the trailer was," because the trailer is just like pure sex and action.
yeah.
And then
That was
it's
me with
not
Cars 2. I was just like, man,
Sex and
sex
Action.
and action.
sex and action.
I can't wait for this movie. Oh, it's a
can't-
spy movie.
I can't. I cannot wait until we have enough episodes in our belt that I can do a like best of Cody jokes like compilation.
And somehow in there you throw in that minute of that minute of me just like being like, what are we even talking about?
The
right
minute
now?
of you just like
It's like it's like Cody's randomness.
top 10 best Cody moments.
Yep.
Oh man. I would be the kind of person to make our own fan edits.
Did you make a thirst trap edit of Dan?
You start a dummy account just for it.
Thirst trap Dan edits.
Almost. I was so close today to commenting on one of our videos to be the first comment, be like, "This is great."
You're like first.
I was so close to it. But no, I'm gonna touch on a little bit of not R rating stuff, like just critic rating stuff.
Yeah.
So it on Tomatoes it had a 92% for critics.
That makes sense.
What was the audience though?
70.
That's still pretty good.
I mean that's a pretty big discrepancy. Usually a lot of horror movies, it's like the fans liked it, but or the audience liked it, but the critics were like, story sucked and this and that, and this was too convenient in this.
Yeah, I feel like especially like I feel like horror is like critically not a very like respected genre. Usually, it's like it's a very underrated genre.
Yeah.
I think it's starting to become
Or like, because like
critically acclaimed.
like my thing is I wish my this is like I don't think this is a hot take at all actually, but that I wish award shows would have more categories to encompass like genre specific things. Kind of how like the Emmys do, where they have like drama, comedy, so forth.
Yeah.
Or like the Golden Globes I think has something like that. But like if the
that
Oscars
would make it
did,
less prestigious.
well, sure, but I'm saying like but that's when you be like you look up the award they won it for or whatever in the Oscars. You're like, oh, okay. Like,
It's just
not,
so hard because in a world where Barbarian's pitted against the Angry Birds movie, it's
Angry
like
Birds wins every day.
it's like, Bill Hader won, but like, come on, you know what I'm saying?
But did he really win? But
Can you even compare?
I was actually the Oscars, just announced everything, and I was surprised Weapons wasn't in it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But like it's, I think like, and I say like when I say with like the Oscars and stuff like that, I'm saying like to like encapsulate genre more. So like literally, it's more just to like to give other genres of movies light to people who like watch these award shows and everything like that. Like, oh, like I mean, I'm not a big fan of the recent Star Wars movies, but like, oh, like Star Wars exists and Star Wars is here because like sci-fi and fantasy almost never get recognized in critical acclaim and in the awards and nominations.
It's like best sound effects.
Yeah. Like even like the first Star Wars
Avatar
movie
was I think only got nominated for one.
like what is it? I mean, one of the rare instances is Lord of the Rings, and that's like I'm not gonna stay on the soapbox long, but it's just like
Sure.
I mean it's tied the record for most ever Oscars won by a movie.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know. It's a very I want more recognition for other genres of movie. It doesn't have to be in the mainstream categories, but just like have a maybe it's like a best sci-fi fantasy movie or something like that. Just so that way we as fans of film can have a like basically like a representation and an understanding of like, oh, maybe like, oh, we didn't realize that movie was there. Like when we see the nominations come out and we're like, okay, like maybe I'll check that out.
Yeah.
So it's just I feel like it's a great way to like get fans invested in what's coming out and what's in the industry.
Yeah. Do you have more stats?
Yes, I just have two other things. It's just Letterboxd and IMDb, but it's a 3.4 on Letterboxd.
Okay.
Which
Yeah.
I feel like that tracks.
Yeah.
And it's a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. I will never trust IMDb, but I will say it. But yeah, it's I think that's all I really had.
Hit us with your final take.
My final take. Good movie. I'm not sure if I'll watch it again because, like, I mean, again, like, I think, like, for me to rewatch a horror movie, I have to really, really, really love it. And, there is only one horror movie I, like, right now in, like, my list of horror movies that I can think of that I've seen that I will rewatch. And that is the Nosferatu from last year.
Dude.
Okay. All right.
Like
It's
that's going to become,
respectable.
like, one of...
I wouldn't even almost consider it. Like,
Almost
it's like
not
kind of horror, but it's not.
Well,
like,
it's an art piece.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just, like, the way they shot it and everything like that.
I think you
Welcome
should
to
try
our
to watch
Nosferatu podcast, guys.
the Robert Eggers movies,
Yeah, but,
like other ones, like
Nicholas
Lighthouse and
Holt's-
stuff like that.
Nicholas Holt's amazing in it. I mean, again,
Oh, yeah.
another Bill Skarsgård, amazing performance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Willem
he-
Dafoe.
Yep. Freaking
Some beautiful cinematography.
what is
Like
it?
the
That
one
was
shot,
insane.
the one shot in the forest.
I already know what you're talking about.
Right, everyone would.
Exactly.
Right, is the only time I have watched a movie and been so struck by a shot that I like verbally was like, dude,
yeah.
It's so
like
beautiful.
it was
Yeah.
just so
And even,
good.
like, even like for what limited acting she actually did in it, in the sense of like dialogue acting,
Yeah.
Lily Rose Depp was great in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's like right now on like my only rewatchable
You should try some of his other
Horror
movies
movie.
too.
Skarsgård.
No, Robert Eggers.
Oh, Robert Eggers. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Lighthouse, was weird. It was just weird.
Yeah,
It messed
but
me up.
it's similar.
But, like-
to, like it's good. That's not a. I don't think it's really that
Well-
horror-y, but
well, I will
yeah, it's
also
just
say
weird.
yeah.
I had a similar reaction to Josh when me and him saw Superman.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
with Nosferatu. So like when we first saw Superman, Josh was kind of like, like it was okay. And then as it kind of went on, you're like, oh, actually, like this is kind of good. This is pretty good.
Yep.
That's how I was with Nosferatu, where I was just like, I'm probably never gonna watch this.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I started to think about it, I'm like, oh, this is an art piece, and there's more to it than just it being a horror movie. Because I feel like I struggle to not look at horror movies superficially.
Mm-hmm.
Like I struggle to look past just the horror in it, and I struggle to see the deeper things.
A lot of these horror movies that are coming out now, and by now I mean like, I don't know, the last like 5 years or something, I think have really leaned into not just like art pieces per se, but like
Deeper meaning.
deeper meanings, playing on themes. I would love to actually have you do a Jordan Peele movie, like one of the like Nope or Us or Get Out.
I think that stems like I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I think that stems just from like a lot of like the I'm not going to dive into it too much, but like the political chargedness of our world, and like the everybody has an opinion on the issues now, and so I
Sure.
feel like these horror directors are using it as a creative outlet for their opinions.
Well, if you think about it, I feel like this form of artistic expression is the best and most beautiful use of sharing our beliefs with each other
Sure.
and our worldviews. Because, I mean, and this is just my opinion, I suppose, but I get tired of, I've never been a debater. I've never been like I just, it just feels tedious to me. But when somebody has a chance to like tell a story, they're not just like making a case for an issue or an idea,
Yeah.
but they're like bringing you into the emotional arc that they went through to
Yeah.
arrive at whatever belief or idea or thought or theme, or maybe it's not even like a belief, it's just like an emotion. And I feel like that's like how we're supposed to do the thing, you know?
Yeah, to piggyback off that, I think it's easier to share through horror your there's like you can really do whatever that's like it's shocking or if it's like extreme, like you can do that with horror. Where like you couldn't do that with like a normal drama maybe or like a comedy or something like that. Like there's room for you to really be raw or explicit with your view or your take, I guess, or just like how you present your experience.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like what you're saying, but like yeah, like if you think of Hereditary or just anything Ari Aster has done or Robert Eggers or whatever, there's like there's other people too where it's just like you can express your worldview. Jordan Peele too, like Get Out and stuff like that, like where you can get your point across with this shock value that you normally couldn't do in something else.
Yeah.
Or in a drama, or where people maybe wouldn't listen to it as much.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything more with your final take?
I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I guess my final take is just Bill Skarsgård's Bill Skarsgård. I love Bill Skarsgård.
Dude, Keith?
Would you say that that's your favorite part? Was that your, like, of the movie?
That and the tape measure.
Yeah. Tape measure was so
The tape
good.
measure got me, bro.
Dude.
I was literally like, that's
Dude,
really funny.
Seamless transition. I will rewatch this movie for the tape measure bit.
Yeah.
I forgot about it
So
the
good.
first or the second time, like rewatching it.
Josh
was
and
like,
I
oh my
watched it
gosh.
together, and like a minute before that scene started, I was like, dude, this is the best part. And he didn't remember. I was like, just
I can
wait, dude.
remember.
Like, this is the best part of the movie. It's just, oh man, it's so good. I enjoyed it. It'll probably be a minute before I watch it again, just because like I don't usually rewatch a movie in such a narrow window of time. But that would be the only reason. I mean, I enjoyed it. I felt like it was really good, and it kind of, even though it was filmed on a soundstage, it doesn't feel like a larger than life type of movie. And so like as somebody, like I continue thinking about how I want to do more experimenting with like shooting my own kind of like indie films or short films or something like that. And I've just have been thinking a lot logistically, like, okay, well, what's a story I could tell and how could I do it? And it felt like the kind of movie that could have been an indie film and not have been on a soundstage. And so I don't know, I enjoyed that about it. So
The small scale of it all.
yeah, but in a way that like it felt,
It's simple, but
yeah, it
Good.
felt like, oh, I could do something at this scope probably, and not
that's
in
exactly
a way.
why I sent you that red camera testing thing.
You sent me the what?
The red camera test footage. or
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Yeah. So that was kind of where my brain was at. Yeah. Josh?
Yeah. I like this movie. Zach does a great job of subverting expectations. The Bill Skarsgård bit, I remember being in the audience and just being like, whoa, that's crazy that he wasn't the like creepy clown thingy. Despite him like trying to build it up for like an hour straight of like maybe he is still the evil guy.
Everybody's coping that he's not evil. They're like, oh, what do we do now?
No, I just appreciate when people don't just like, especially in horror, I think there's a really big tendency for there to be like a template format of just like every horror movie follows the same format, and he takes the format and he flips it on its head, and I really appreciate that. So this and Weapons, fantastic movies. Zach makes great movies.
Kreger.
Yes. Good old Zach.
Zachy
Old
boy.
Zachary.
Look forward to the next Zach movie.
Zachary movie.
Zach, make another good movie, would you?
Dan. Question? Hit us with a question.
Favorite soundtrack or score?
Top 4.
Oh my
Did I
gosh.
say top 4?
Yeah.
No, you did not. I
don't have a
I
top
ain't giving
four.
I
four.
couldn't
It's
give you
funny
top
because
one,
I told you to prep and then I didn't write that down and I don't remember.
I'm
And so I
giving
have
one.
one, but I like know I'm missing the one that I like that made me think of it. So if you want to go first, Cody, 'cause you're the most prepared.
If you have 4, do you have 4?
I would not be surprised if you had 4.
Let me pull up the list.
He's got 25.
Let me guess. Lord of the Rings is on there.
It's on there.
Pirates of the
Dune
Caribbean
is
is on
number
there.
one.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dune is number 1. No.
It's the Caribbean.
Listen, it's the Caribbean, but it's Pirates of the Caribbean.
The place is the Caribbean. But the movie
it's
is
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
That's
Get
just
it
true.
right.
Caribbean.
Hold on. I'll find the list. It's on here somewhere. Does anybody else have something? Like,
I could go. Mine will be quick.
Yeah, go
It's
for
the
it.
Captain America Winter Soldier soundtrack.
wrong.
So there is a scene at the very beginning
Is it just one
where
song?
it's the whole thing.
We said the scene.
They don't they use like kind of a specific sound that's kind of ominous.
the end
It
of
sounds, it sounds like Lord of the Rings.
The
It's
end of
so
the end of the
sick.
podcast is just going.
Yes, yeah. The question is actually like, what's your favorite score, and can you recreate
Can you
it with your
recreate
mouth?
it?
Dude, well, I
That
just
sounds like
did.
Lord
You're
of the
welcome.
Rings.
Yeah, but
Yep.
not. It's got like a techno. It's so sick.
Fuck
But
that.
the first scene, they try to like hijack this boat, and in the midst of it, there's obviously like some fight scenes and everything. And for the most part, it's pretty quiet. But then there's a part in specific where Captain America starts fighting a dude, and like the score is moving. Dan, shut the freak up. The score is moving to Captain America's like choreography, and it's sick. It's just absolutely so hype.
I
But
will
anyway.
say there isn't a bad score in Marvel. I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I just think that this one stands a step and above. It's the only movie score that I've watched or that I've listened to over and over and over again.
I have. You know what's
Marvel.
funny? I think
That's not funny.
one of my favorite scores is from Marvel,
Really?
Which one?
but no way on earth is it Captain America Winter Soldier.
you should listen to it. You should listen to it.
I have.
No, like listen to it. Not just like, oh yeah, I watched the movie once and that was pretty cool.
Listen to it.
I have it. I have it in my playlist of movie soundtracks.
Great, go listen to it again.
Okay.
What one are you gonna say?
Yeah,
what's
bro,
funny?
bro's trying to hold out for some
Terrible movie. I've told you about this.
Okay.
Terrible movie. Amazing soundtrack from our boy Brian Tyler.
Okay. Yeah.
Thor: The Dark World. If you listen to that soundtrack, it is amazing.
Dude, Brian Tyler.
Brian Tyler goes off.
Got some
I
good
also
stuff.
hate him because he's so good looking and he's a gorgeous wife.
He's got such a funny vibe, and not funny and like he's got such a cool guy vibe.
Yeah.
But like,
But he looks like he knows he's a cool guy.
but he looks like the kind of guy that would like absolutely hate on somebody who's a film composer.
Yep.
But like,
Like he's kind of a snob.
that's his whole thing. I don't know. It just works.
He's
for
got
him.
a snobby shtick.
Yeah, but like,
A snobby shtick.
but also he's got the vibes to back it up. I don't know.
She should leave those vibes at home.
I would say mine. I don't know if it's my favorite one. I was gonna suggest it for like an underrated film score or something, but I think they're Guy Ritchie movies, but the Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr.
Guy Ritchie's got great.
They have a very unique score, but also they feel iconic. Like you hear that score and you know exactly what it's from.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it in your brain right now?
I cannot. No.
It's like what is the instrument? But it's like the
sitar?
I got a hot take.
Yeah, it's pious. Is it a sitar?
It
My hot
might
take,
be. It might be. What's your hot take? Hit us. I'll allow it. Hit us.
I don't give a fuck about those movies.
About Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Like in general, or the Robert Downey Jr. ones.
I mean, I guess I don't really care about Sherlock Holmes, but specifically the Robert Downey Jr.
You don't like yourself a mystery?
Oh, I love a mystery.
Do you just feel like they were overhyped?
Yeah, I just don't like. I think that besides for Tropic Thunder, I don't really like Robert Downey Jr. Like I just don't care for him. It's not that I don't think he's bad. I just don't care for him.
He's just not your
He's just
your
whatever.
cup of tea. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just don't. I don't know. My dad thinks they're incredible.
The Incredibles
That might be it.
score.
Oh, I mean,
Honestly,
It's good.
also very
not
good.
bad.
It is not in my top.
Do you want to go?
Are you
so you're
st-
done. You're done.
Yeah,
right?
I'm done. That was
and
it.
you're done.
That was
so
it.
is it me or is it Josh?
You mean
Or
Cody?
is
I
it
already
Cody?
went, bro.
All right,
Cody, you
need-
have 4.
You need time.
And I'm gonna have
I have
Dan.
20, but
I'm gonna have
okay.
Dan
You have
answer.
20?
And
Bro,
when
I made this list like 5 years ago, bro.
I'm gonna have Dan answer, and then when we move to you, you have to have 4.
That's impossible.
It should-
Locked and
it should-
loaded.
It should be me, and then be like, okay, Cody, and then we go outro, and just completely cut it out.
Right. So, Dan.
I know that I came up with this question, and I definitely had something else, and I don't know if I'm like forgetting it or not, so it's driving me crazy. But my all-time favorite soundtrack, it's actually not. It's a motion picture. Technically, I think it's not a score. It's just a soundtrack. Is Dan in Real Life?
Oh.
It's by Sandra Lurchsky. I want to get his name right. Lurke. Sandra. He's I think he's maybe French or something, but he writes like all the songs for Dan in Real Life. So I love that soundtrack. I have it on CD. Soundtrack goes crazy.
I have never seen that movie.
It might
Steve
be
Carell,
my
right?
favorite Steve Carell and Dane Cook movie. Very good. But that soundtrack rules. And then really like I'll listen to, if I listen to any kind of soundtrack, it's like there's a Wes Anderson soundtrack playlist that I really like. And that's mostly like, it's like the Kinks and old, 60s and 70s music.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm forgetting something. Obviously, Pirates of the Caribbean is goated, and Lord of the Rings is goated, and Star Wars stuff. But I think Dan in Real Life is like the one that, like, I love that thing.
Yeah.
All right, Cody,
So of my list of 22,
Yes.
say them fast.
I think number 1 is Pirates at World's End, specifically.
Okay.
It's still dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun,
No.
dun-dun-dun,
Nope.
dun-dun-dun.
It is because of one song
But it's a little different.
that just puts it above the rest. And the song is called What Shall We Die For?
Mm-hmm.
It is like when I listen to it, I get chills. Like it's a feeling of pride.
You
and
ever
like,
smoke weed and listen to the Pirates of the Caribbean soundtrack?
I don't smoke weed, okay? I am sober. What was that?
Let's just keep going.
Did you say I could help with that? Number 2 is Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Not surprising.
Also
Wait, Dark of the Moon, is that
3.
that's 3?
The,
Oh, I
the
thought
last Shia LaBeouf
It's
one.
the best one.
It is the best one.
you guys keep saying that.
Transformers 1 is second. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah. I mean, when you're like your climax of that movie is an hour long, it is insanity. Number 3,
What I've done, Michael Bay.
I mean, well, that's the thing. Like, you have like the composition by Steve Jablonsky, who did the actual score,
Yeah.
and then you have Linkin Park, and Linkin Park's awesome. Linkin Park's my favorite band ever. So, like that, I feel like because I'll for Pirates, I'll never say Black Pearl because it wasn't purely Hans Zimmer. Like I'm a Hans Zimmer nut, and
Sure.
so like that's why like I go at World's End with, and then like when he composed that song, it was like, oh dang, like that's really cool.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Transformers 3, Steve Jablonsky. You actually cannot find that album anywhere by legitimate means. It's kind of crazy.
Huh.
Like they like the license ran out. And
Do you have it on CD?
No.
Oh.
I what did I do? I ripped it from SoundCloud and stuck it on Tidal
Nice.
so I could listen to it.
Dang.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dang.
And
Bro
then,
burned himself a CD of it.
Yep. Number 3 is. Can I do a top 5, please? I have the fifth one. I have the fifth one. So,
Fine.
Number 3 is. I'm trying to do like one from a franchise instead of just be like.
Sure.
Is Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. Battle of Heroes makes that moment just that much more emotional and deep. But I mean, throughout the whole movie, it's you feel it the whole time.
Yeah.
Number 4 is The Dark Knight. It's just the
What?
You love you some Dark Knight.
Dark Knight is amazing, and like the Hans Zimmer soundtrack for it is
What?
amazing. I went and saw Hans Zimmer live, and he played when he did one of the songs from The Dark Knight. They were like, okay, we're gonna crank the subwoofers to 100, and I thought I was gonna like have internal bleeding afterwards. It was so great, like it was literally like.
Nice.
Like my whole body was shaking.
Uh-huh.
And then 5 would be the first Jurassic Park.
I was gonna say Jurassic Park.
The 5 would be the first Jurassic Park. John Williams. I think that's his. What are those? What are those? Oh, for all of you watching, I wear Mickey Mouse Crocs every episode.
Have you worn them every episode?
Every episode. I've made sure.
Without
I've committed
fail.
to it.
Yes.
But yeah, Jurassic Park, it's iconic. Like I will, anytime I'm in like some place that looks super like naturey, I will just pull up my phone and go, "Da-na-na-na-na." Like.
What did you think about Swiss Army Man's incorporation of Jurassic Park's theme song?
I really appreciate it. I'm when they did that, I was like, I appreciate this a lot. I really do.
All right. Respect.
You're like,
I'm
okay.
a
I'll
sucker.
forgive the farting.
Okay.
Yep. And then we go Indiana Jones, Saving Private Ryan, Avengers, Back to the Future.
Bro, no. I'm capped at 5.
Cut that.
Bro's trying to run the list.
I have so
Okay.
many.
What are we watching next week? Cody?
Yeah, thank you all for your time. Well, Cody, what are we doing next week?
Halloween 2001: A Space Odyssey, E.T., Guardians of the Galaxy.
No. I will edit you out.
I thought that's what you were picking. I was like, wait, which?
No.
Halloween: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah, I was like,
Halloween: Space Odyssey.
Halloween, really? You like that 5-4, baby?
Yes. So you mentioned earlier Ben Affleck.
Did I really?
You did.
What did I say?
I did.
No.
Oh, you mentioned Ben Affleck.
I don't
I did.
remember
I think it was
Ben
off
Affleck.
camera.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
But
What do you mean? Oh no.
what do you think I'm gonna pick?
Nope.
What-
Nope.
no,
Are we doing Goodwill?
I don't want to make this podcast any longer than it is.
Josh, tell me what you
No.
what
Are
you
we
think I'm
doing
gonna
Goodwill
pick.
Hunting?
No.
Oh. No.
What do you
Carry
think?
on.
The Town?
No. Josh, tell me.
I'm not going to speak.
The Town?
Cody, what are we doing?
Please, it's not a Schneider movie, are we?
We're gonna do Argo.
Oh fuck yeah! Okay, sick.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Cool.
I've never seen it.
Really?
I've always wanted to see it.
So,
Perfect. All right.
okay, so this is a
Sick.
podcast first. You're choosing
A movie that I've never seen.
Okay. Okay. You
Okay.
recommend it, Dan? You sounded hyped about it.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, it's very
I think. I feel like I have seen it, but
Like,
maybe I haven't.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
See, my thing is, I mean, I love critically acclaimed movies, so I'm like, okay, if it's because it is very critically acclaimed. I don't
Cool.
remember. Did it win Best Picture?
We will talk about that next week.
Yeah.
We will.
Love it.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Stay tuned.
I haven't. You know what? I'm getting it confused with Zero Dark 30.
So
And
this
not
is a movie
because
that
it's
none of
fair,
us have
just
seen.
like, yeah. I
Oh,
don't think I've
sweet.
seen it.
Heck yeah,
Love
let's
it.
go.
All right.
First movie that no one
Maybe
has seen.
this round we all pick movies we haven't seen.
We can.
Ooh,
It's
that'd
an
be fun.
option.
It'd be fun. Okay. Thank you all for listening. Follow us wherever you're listening. Leave a comment, or if you have an idea or a question or anything like that, you can send it to floffpod@gmail.com. And consume more content. Please.
Consume more art.
Those
Consume
right
more
there.
art.
I arted.
That's
What are those?
The what is it? The bum 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 bum.
Kill the rest.